Oh, hi! Didn't see you there. I was too busy smelling the October scents for Candles by Victoria. So, I suppose you guys would like me to review these for you. First off, I am going to take my time on these reviews, so it actually will probably be in a couple parts because I would really like to get in depth for you guys so you can have kind of a sense of what all these new smells smell like. First off, I apparently won as a scent reviewer for the month of October. And I happened to be on Facebook and saw our scent reviewers for the month of October are blah 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 Homer's Hippo, which is pretty much what I did and scared my 5-year-old who was laying in bed next to me. So I got these in the mail today. I can't even. These are so good. To start off, first of all, Candles by Victoria is a family-run company out of Van, Texas, and they have over 600, probably over 700 different scents to choose from now. They are the best candles you will find. They are amazing candles. I'm going to move you up a little bit here. There. They're highly scented. I can light even the smallest candle and smell it in my room, in my living room, which is pretty big and open. So I'm going to jump in because you guys are probably like, come on, show us the scents already. The first one that I have, and I'll read the scent description of it as well as what I think. The first one we have is Pumpkin Chocolate. Now this says, inspired by a customer, hopefully that was me, with my pumpkin chocolate chip create a scent. I don't know. Is it? You'll have to tell me. It's inspired by a customer, rich, creamy pumpkin with touches of milk chocolate, white chocolate, and dark chocolate resting on a base of warm creaminess. So good. Now, let me tell you, you know I like pumpkin scents. You know I really like them. This is so good. Oh, yeah. It's good. It actually does kind of smell like my pumpkin chocolate chip cookies create a scent. You smell the pumpkin. I don't get any spice. I just get a nice, rich, earthy pumpkin. And then I get the chocolate. And it's not necessarily that you can pick out, oh, that's white chocolate, or oh, that's dark chocolate. It's just an overall chocolate scent with some creaminess that I suspect comes from the white. But this one is really good. It smells like my pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. And the next one we have is called Monster Mash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. Okay. Well, they've got to be interesting too, right? I mean, you wouldn't watch them if they weren't interesting. This one is described as a killer fragrance, to say the least. The aroma of freshly picked blueberries, fresh cut granny apples smothered in butter, cream, and cinnamon with a background of fresh baked crust. Now I know there's a couple ladies who like some crust out there. This fragrance is to die for, like I said. This one is really cool, kind of a dark green. If I can get it out of the cup. This one is really interesting and really different. It's really hard to describe. I smell the blueberries. I don't know that I have to look at the paper as I'm reading this so I can tell you what I'm smelling. I get a little bit of the apple. I don't get a lot. I do get fuzzies up my nose, though. Butter, cream, and cinnamon. I don't really smell butter. It might be in there a little bit for the creaminess. And the cinnamon, if you guys are cinnamon people, it's really, really light on the cinnamon. And I do smell the crust. I do smell the crust. It's like literal crust. Salty crust. These, it blends so well together that you have a really hard time picking out one scent or the other. But I do smell the blueberry. It's not like an open it and, oh, that's blueberry. It's like a, oh, there's some blueberry in there. Yeah, overall it's just like a nice crusty, my mouth keeps watering. It's a nice crusty bakery-ish, not total bakery, bakery-ish scent. Next, I'm already up to 5 minutes. Next we have Spellbound. This one says, when you think of fun, you think of cotton candy. We have taken the aroma of sweet, fresh spun cotton candy and combined with fresh, tart Granny Smith apples to create this super fun and unique fragrance. Spellbound begins with top notes of tart Granny Smith apples and creamy butter, followed by a middle note of caramel sauce, all sitting on base notes of vanilla, maple, and spun sugar. Whew. Say that 5 times fast. This one, this one's really good, you guys. This, what I smell first and foremost is like caramel apple. That's the first thing I get, caramel apple, and then it's kind of sweetened by butter. Was there butter in there? Yeah, butter. Butter and vanilla. I don't smell maple, and I don't smell the spun sugar really. So it's like a creamy caramel apple. You can just imagine it like dipping it and then it all dripping off and all gooey and yum. And the butter. It's like a homemade caramel smell. Oh my gosh. This one's really good. Really, really, really good. If you like apples and if you like that as the predominant scent, that is a good one to go for. Hopefully I can divide this in half. I'll do one more and then I'll pop over to the other scents because I only have a little bit of time left. This one's called Bite Me. This one is Dracula would fall in love with this fragrance. Fresh notes of lime and orange sparkle with effervescent highlights as they lead into a luscious blend of berry and cherry in this playful scent. Leafy green accents add intensity as a base of vanilla creates sweet tones for this wonderful fragrance. Now this one, I know there's some people that have a hard time with cherry scents. This, while I do smell the cherry, it is not like cherry. It's like, I smell the lime. I smell lime and the lime and the cherry. But it's not a super strong scent. It's really nice. And I do see how it is effervescent. It's not like the fizzy pop. It's not as effervescent as that, but you can smell the bubbles. It's almost got kind of a fruit punch flavor. Almost, but you can pick out the individual notes. This is really good. And then the vanilla is kind of a creaminess in the background that balances it all out. So, this one's really good too. I imagine if people smelled like this, Dracula actually probably would want to bite you. But I'm not a vampire, so I don't know. Okay, I'm going to hop over, make my second half, so stick around. For those of you who haven't before, please go ahead and rate and subscribe. Leave me comments. I love hearing from you guys. So yes, I'll be back part 2.